subscribe to my channel. I beg. I just gonna beg you. Please subscribe to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Henrietta here. If you're new here, welcome. Sit back and relax. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up, besties? So this is not a really serious video. This is just me rounding up the year. I'll probably just post it with no edit, no nothing, because we're just ending up the year and I just want to post something before 12 midnight and before the year runs out. This is day 366 of day 366. This is the end of 2021. We're still trying to process 2020. This year went by really fast, I'm never going to lie. And the year was engaging for me, because I had NYSC, I went to school, I went back to school where I graduated from to complete my graduation process. Yeah, that was basically it. NYSC, and I'm still serving, so I'm going to finish next year. I'm going home to see my family, to see my mom and everybody, and cross over with them into the new year. And hold on, I'm flat ironing my hair. Try not to ruin this whole setup. But yeah, this year, 2021 started off, of course, in my house, because COVID and whatever. 2021 started off in the house. There was no church, there was no, okay, I think there was crossover, but there wasn't Christmas mass. But we didn't stay like till 12 midnight, yeah, because of the whole restriction, COVID and all of that. 2021 was okay. This is like my best year as an adult, as a new and growing adult. This is like the best year for me yet. I mean, other years will come and other years will be better. And this year didn't, I mean, it's not like it taught me a lot, because I already knew stuff, just that it showed me those things, like, oh my, there are actually these things out there. This year I took my Instagram more seriously, not because not that I wasn't taking it seriously before intentionally, but before I didn't have a device. If you know me, I've always had issues with my phone and this and that. But this year was different. I got a new phone, what I'm filming with, and oh my god, sorry. And I started creating content. I got a new phone in March, and from March till this December, yeah, I was pretty consistent with Instagram. I hit my 5k followers on Instagram. Then in April, when did I go for camp? I came back to YouTube in that teacher when I had the reaction. What is it? Yes, my love.
But why are you like this?
Why are you like this? Nothing happened. Sorry for the break in transmission. So I took creating content not so seriously, because when I'm going to get my this needs to be adjusted, this needs to be adjusted. So although I was putting out content, posting, gave some tips, just one. Did reels. I did reels. I partook in challenges. Although sometimes I'm like, is this even necessary? So, but in late this year, like, what is this plane all about? People are landing in or flying out. Which one? in December, this is December, in November, I got reached out to my brand. Of course, you know, I posted a video about Kingless. I'm like, huh? I was screaming. I swear to when I got that mail, I got it at night, and I'm like, okay. I literally screamed. I'm like, oh my god, because first off, that is not even like the kind of content, like, how will I even put it? Like, the kind of content I was putting out was not even like the people that reached out to me. Yeah, it was just like normal, you know, franchises. You know, Kingless is a food brand, creamery brand, whatever. Then, like a week after, I was like, oh, so that okay. So when I got reached out to by Kingless, I was like, that means my effort is actually not in vain. Because I used to be like, nobody is even like, who even cares? So I used to wonder how people go like reach out to. I found out that some people use like through PR companies. I don't know how they get in the PR companies, because okay, I DM'd one and they were like, if we have blah blah blah, we're going to reach out to you. So I don't think they register under those companies. Those companies just look for them when brands come to them to look for people to grace their events or send packages to or something. So when I got that mail, I'm like, okay, this is not bad. I am actually getting noticed. And it actually pushed me. I'm never going to lie, I was really, really excited, because that was like my first time ever. I mean, I've been away. So the following week, like I said, the second one reached out. Would like you to blah blah blah. Send in your receipt, your invoice, blah blah. This one, no. And I had an invoice. So I was like, oh man, like thank God that I've even created an invoice beforehand. So I just did what I had to do. I just sent it and all that. Put the price in, I sent it out for the other one. And I'm like, okay. I took my branding more seriously, because before I just used to be I watched a lot of videos. So before I got my invoice done, I was like, okay, let me see videos. I have a what's it called? A media kit now. I designed it from Canva. You can design yours from Canva. You can, everything is free on this internet. I realized that you just have to look for information to get it. Like, you can't just be sitting like, oh, I want to do this video, like I'm just going to do it and put it out there, and like, oh, how do I go about it? Like, oh my god, I don't know how to go about this, and you're just crying and saying, oh, you don't know how to go about this thing. But it's actually out there. Like, YouTube is your best friend, Google is your bestest friend. Like, when I'm like, oh, how do I compose a mail to reach out to this brand, I just go on Google and just type, oh, blah blah blah, how to send a mail to a brand for collaboration or this and that. I reached out to a brand for collaboration, and they accepted my collab. I'm like, okay. So next step, you just do this one, and you know, another brand would actually answer you. Because I'm not even going to lie, I've been discouraged a lot, because I've sent out countless mails to countless brands, and till today none of them replied, even to say no, we're not going to do it. None of them replied my mails. I don't know. Like I was saying in my last video, if you are starting creative, it's difficult. I'm never going to lie. Someone will come and tell you blah blah blah. Especially for me, as I'm in my starting stage, I am low on equipment. I have to improvise. I cannot be doing two things at the same time, because I use my device to record. So I can't even say, oh, I'm going to be doing this on my phone, then I'll not do this. If I'm editing, I'm putting my all into editing because I'm editing on my phone. I have to say, okay, let me bring out this time. I have to put my phone on D&D and edit my video and make it export. Exporting has been one of my challenges this year. Exporting. Then last week he said, oh, your memory space is finished. Almost 250 gig in the mod. Like, what? How? My laptop broke down. I'll probably go and beg for mercy. If my father, let him help my life. So my laptop broke down. The keyboard, it just start twitching. So I just left it. I didn't use it again. Other things. So what I really am grateful for this year is the fact that I was a little bit consistent, because even when I'm like not really consistent, a little bit consistent, I pushed. Even sometimes like I would literally just stay and start crying. When my videos refuse to export, I'll just start crying like, please just export it. Just sometimes it gets to 100% and then it tell me, oh, something went wrong, and I'm like, what went wrong? Like, don't even do this to me. Before I export my videos, I always pray to God. Oh my God, please, I beg you, I have deleted everything, I've done everything, please just let this one come out. Like, just let this one go out, I beg. Before I export my videos, I always say silent prayer, like, oh God, I beg. Like, you know the struggle, you know what I'm passing through. Help me! I invested in my gadgets too, my lighting, although my light wanted to frustrate me. My light got bad, my ring light got bad. I still don't use it because it blew up 2 extension boxes, 2 adapters rather. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not even trying to get another adapter for the ring light. So next year, I'm going to get a new lighting to support the one I currently use. My little advice here, this video is just kind of, wishy-washy. My little advice here to everybody is just don't give up. I'm like the worst, because last week I just typed on my WhatsApp, I'm ranting about giving up and being tired of everything. I do get tired. My distance span has gone up. My tolerance span has gone up. I mean, from working with customer service and whatever, I do now know how to tolerate a lot. And from the various disappointments from my videos not exporting, I can now embarrass and I'm like, it might not even export at the end of the day. And then it exports, I'm like, oh, okay. I just always like prepare myself for the little disappointments. Yeah, I ordered a new mic. Jumia has decided that I would get it 7th of January. Jumia has decided that was not me, that was Jumia. And till then, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this over this nonsense. Because I was already so happy that, oh, my audio is now like, top notch. Content creation is 50% your video quality, 50% your audio. And since I don't have that video quality that I'm looking for yet, I also have to give it my best by like giving you guys the best audio. So as I was saying, my little advice is to if one thing, be consistent in whatever you're doing. It's going to be very hard, and I'm giving this advice so that I can also come back and watch it when I'm feeling like a little bit frustrated. I'm like, okay babes, you said be consistent in whatever you're doing, so you have to take your advice. That is why I'm giving this advice. That's why I'm saying it, I'm putting it out here. Like, be consistent in whatever you're doing. I've seen people that their consistency worked for them. Consistency and quality obviously worked for them. I'm not going to mention any names, but it was really good to see them grow and hit their goals for the year. A lot of people set out goals for the year. I didn't. So probably why I was just working. Let me just film today, let me not just film tomorrow. But moving on, coming 2022, I'm starting to take YouTube seriously, and like it's like where I feed from, because this is where I want to feed from. This is where I want to feed my kids from. I want to pay school fees with this, and like obviously other streams of income. But you get the point. Just to take it more seriously, because I know I can do it. I know I can hit that 4,000. Oops! I know I can hit that 4,000 hour watch. I know I can get that 100,000, 10,000 subscribers with being consistent. I know. I have a video I've never put out yet because I have not edited it. The reason why I've not edited it, I'm not gonna say it because I'm just tired of giving excuses. So I'm gonna try my best to not give any flimsy excuse as to why I'm not creating as much content, or you're not getting as much content from me. This is the hair I was wearing in the last video that I was curling. So yes, before you ask me, oh, where did you get this hair from? It's the same one, and I got it from a friend. If you need it, you can send me a DM on Instagram, because the person do not have an Instagram page anymore, because Instagram keeps like deleting her account and stuff. It's really frustrating. I'll be frustrated too. I'll never open another account. But you guys, stay consistent, be straightforward in whatever you're doing, business wise, friendship wise. Be straightforward, because I really don't understand why people even tell lies. Sometimes when people be like, oh, are you serious? So you can't even lie, you can't even. I'm like, why am I going to lie to you when, first of all, you're not going to beat me? If you throw hands, I throw hands, we throw hands together, we're fighting. But I'm not fearing you. I don't see a reason why I should be lying. Like, it's just not necessary. Because once you tell a lie, you just have to keep backing it up with another lie, with another lie. Except you're never going to see that person again, which is never the case in most cases. But yeah, don't be telling unnecessary lies. Don't even be lying, because nobody's going to beat you. And whatever like kind of like romantic relationship you're getting into with a significant other, or whoever you're attracted to, always make it clear. If you want something serious, if you're here for a good time and not a long time, always make it clear. Before somebody's daughter or somebody's son will come out and be calling you a cheat. Oh, you used me, you did this, you did that, when you guys never even talked about what exactly you were doing to start with. I always blame both parties, because I mean, you should have made it clear that, okay, this is what I want, or I know they fall in love. You on the other hand, like, oh, I want love, I want this. Always make it clear, period, so that nobody will come and say that you used their son or their daughter and you broke their heart and blah blah blah. Clarity is key. Whatever business deals you're going into, make it clear. You have to write it down on paper. Someone has like been ringing it in my ears that always make whatever you're doing with somebody clear, because I, for one, I'm always so scared to like speak up sometimes and say, okay, so how long am I going to be doing this for, or how much am I going to be like consistently like making from this. And the person told me that, look, it's always good to know what you're doing beforehand, before they come and tell you, oh no, we're just gonna give you this and this is what it was, and then you're just there, you can't say or do anything about a situation. And to people who want to start YouTube, start coming from a small career. I'm not, at least I'm a bit relatable. I mean, I'm relatable because look at me, start. Don't say, oh, I don't have a camera yet. I want to get blah blah blah. You can film with your natural light. You can film with your natural light. I started my first video is all natural lighting. I started with natural lighting, and I actually had so much zeal for this thing when I started like 3 years ago. I mean, that's what the first video there says 3 years ago. I had so much zeal. I even went to borrowing phones, borrowing iPads, borrowing laptops to edit. It was deep, man. It was fucking deep. I remember putting out one of the content there. It was from when I was in school, 200 level, I guess. Borrowed the phone to film it, Gucci's phone. Borrowed the phone to edit and post it. It was a lot. But I mean, I'm here now and I'm all about investing in my gadgets and saving for gadgets next year for better quality, because I am so done with using my phone. I am so done with this. It's like the ghetto. But do not be discouraged. Use your phone regardless. Do what you have to do to make this money. It's all gonna pay off if you're serious about it. And I am, because I plan to eat from here. I plan to rent a house from here. So I'm not about to play with this. I'm about to take this seriously and get monetized by next year. Next year, my goal for next year is hitting 10,000 subscribers on here, on Instagram, working with more brands, paid partnerships. What else? Yeah, just living my best life for real. I met amazing people this year. I'm so grateful for my virtual friends I made this year. Some I met, some I didn't. Shanice herself. You know yourself, But she swears that we're going to see 1st of January. I'm going to call her after this to remind her. But yeah, I don't even know if I've made sense in this video. I just shall know that do the best you can, you get me? And don't let anybody talk you down on whatever it is you're doing. Or no wonder, my God, listen, it's not even on. Like, it's not even like pressing. It's not on. So don't let anybody talk you out of what you're doing. Like, the market is populated, but baby, the market ain't got you. You are the spice. You and whatever it is you're bringing to this Obasanjo's internet, to this whole thing. You're what we want to see. We don't care about anybody that. It's just we want to see you. Some people follow you just because, oh my god, I like her, she's pretty, she's this, she's that. I just like to see her on my feed. I follow some people because of that reason. Some people follow you because, oh my god, I like her content. Some people follow you to keep track of your journey. You wouldn't know, but there are people that are out there like, okay, let me start following this girl at this point, and let me see how much she would grow. And that's why in some people's conversations, oh my god, I've been following since you were in 200 subscribers, you were in 1k follows, and I'm so happy to see that you have you get me. So just do what you have to do, my loves, and subscribe to my channel. I beg, I just gonna beg you, please subscribe to my channel and let me know like what kind of content you want to be seeing, because 2022 I'm going out. I am entering every place in this Lagos next year. I'm going out. I am entering people's DMs because I'm bashing people's DMs. I'm asking questions. I just want to know. I am leveling up, because can't be me broke in the street. I'm broken up already. So I'm trying to make money. So yeah, just do what you have to do, babies. And next year, hopefully, we get a new hair without being scammed or breaking the bank either. So just stick with me. Subscribe, tell your family to subscribe. Oh my gosh, so this is that girl, this black girl on YouTube, Henrietta, Kim, whatever you want to call me. Just subscribe to her channel. Tell your people, tell them about me. Let them know. And hopefully next year I get my tooth filled. I'll let you know. You see it, I'll make a video. So that's it. Cheers to 2021. It was a great year. It's been a bittersweet year, and hopefully we find love next year. If we don't, we move regardless, because money is what we're after. But if we see love, no one. If we don't see, we continue hustle. We continue the hustle. But yeah. And I love you guys so much. I love my friends so much. The very supportive ones. I love them. The ones that buzz in once in a while. I love them because I'm not a chatty person myself either. So I love them all so much. I appreciate you guys for just sticking around. And shout out to Favor. She's always commenting, always like the first to comment on all my stuff. Because if I had stayed in school, no, God forbid, if she had come into school earlier, maybe when I was like 300 level, yeah, would have loved it more. But she came when I was in final year. But I love her regardless. She's still my baby regardless. So shout out to Favor, love. I love you so much, and I love that you're always rooting for me and encouraging me. Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to Michelle, my one and only lovely friend who is missing in action. But next year I go catch you. We go jam. I love you guys so much. I can't come here and start mentioning everybody's name. Everybody's special to me. Kuchi, Tido, everybody. I love you guys all so much. You guys are the best, for real. So bye to 2021, 2022. Good vibes only. If you not get what I need, no follow me talk, no enter my DMs. Do not talk to me if it's not money. If you're not bringing, if you're not coming to compliment me or say, oh, I have this business for you, don't come and talk to me. Don't talk to me, because I'm not saying, okay? So yeah, cheers to the good year. Oh, shout out to my cousin too. He's the best. 1 milli for you. Bye. See you guys later next year. Peace out. This video is not clear, that's the point. I don't need a lot of quality. Just watch it, it's just good vibes. It's just good vibes. Why are you talking like that? Because I can and I will. Because why not? Anyways, you get the point, you get the gist of what I'm saying. So do have a lovely year. I love you guys. I've said I love you guys like 100 times, so